Let's go overseas. An American R&B singer, R. Kelly, has been found guilty on multiple charges of organising and controlling a sex ring to traffic women over more than 2 decades. Catherine Diss joins us from Washington. Catherine, good morning. What's the latest?
Good morning, Michael. Yes, that's right. Today, a federal jury found R. Kelly guilty of being the ringleader of a decades-long scheme to recruit women and young underage girls to lure them for sex. Prosecutors said that he used his stardom over the period of about 25 years to lure women into his orbit. Today, he sat motionless in court as the jurors in the Brooklyn Federal Court read out his verdict, finding him guilty on all 9 counts that he was facing, which included sex trafficking charges and racketeering. He now faces the prospect of 2 decades in prison and is likely to be sentenced in May. Let's take a listen to his lawyer, Devereaux Cannick.
He is disappointed, as I am. You didn't get to see what we saw in terms of the discovery. You didn't get to see all the inconsistencies.
So, Catherine, what do we know about the background of this case and the victims?
Yeah, Michael, look, this was a really high-profile case. It was one of the first cases brought in the beginning of the Me Too movement. Most of his victims were African-American, and this represented one of the first cases of African-American women bringing a case against a black man, and it was really seen as being a true test case for the inclusivity of the movement itself. And over the course of that 6-week trial, we heard prosecutors lay out harrowing details of an ecosystem of torment and abuse, with evidence that extended back until the early 90s. Prosecutors called nearly 4 dozen witnesses who described R. Kelly's very public, charismatic persona as being a disguise for a controlling and calculating predator. Of the witnesses, 9 of them women, 2 of them men, had accused Mr. Kelly of abuse or other misconduct, and 8 of them were his former employees. Let's take a listen to Gloria Allred. She represented the victims in this case.
I have been practicing law for 47 years. During this time, I have pursued many sexual predators who have committed crimes against women and children. Of all the predators that I have pursued, however, Mr. Kelly is the worst.
Gloria Allred, Catherine Diss in Washington, thank you for the update.